Hey guys, so I wanted to come on and speak on some things. I'm off work and I was just like, why not have this conversation? Um, Little thing about me. My name is Paige. I am 28 years old. I have an awesome 4-year-old son. His name is Mason, and I'm divorced. Mason's father and I got married 5 years ago. And 5 years ago, I was 23. I was 22, getting ready to turn 23. And yeah, we got divorced last year. And in honor of coming up on my 1-year divorce anniversary, I just thought that I would come on and talk about my growth, life after divorce, dating, things of that such. So if you guys are interested, keep watching. Okay, you guys. So I'm trying to make sure I ain't ashy, and I am per usual. I mean, at this point, y'all know I'm ashy, so whatever. But I have my little notebook here because I wrote down a couple of things that I wanted to speak on. I'm not gonna let this video be long and drawn out. I just want to help anyone that may be going through the same situation or getting ready to go through the situation. Girl, you will be fine. Guy, you will be fine. Whoever's watching this video, you will be good. Just trust yourself. One of the first things that I had to realize was let go. I was at a place in my marriage where I thought I still loved my spouse, and I didn't. But I didn't know how to voice it. One, because I was scared. I no longer loved him, but I wanted to make it work because I didn't believe in divorce. I still don't believe in divorce. Even though I am divorced, I am not an advocate for divorce. My girlfriends have come to me plenty of times with their issues, and I'm like, hey, work it out. Work it out. I am not an advocate of divorce because I did get divorced. I do believe in marriage. I do believe in love. It was just my marriage did not work out, and that's perfectly fine. So just trust, be honest with yourself and trust your instincts. So pretty much once I figured that divorce was best for us, he decided that divorce was best for us. I decided that divorce was best for us. We sat down, we talked about it, we discussed it. Once it was discussed, I did take it hard because, again, I believe in divorce. But once it came out and we both said it, like, yeah, this ain't that ain't this, and we need to move on. Once I heard it out loud and I no longer had to keep it in, it was like a breath of fresh air. Now, it was a hard breath of fresh air because, of course, no one wants their marriage to fail, but we both knew because we both fell out of love with each other. So just be honest with yourself and be honest with your spouse will be the first thing. Pretty much the next thing is move forward, move on, and heal. I did a lot of crying the first couple of days. I think I cried for 3 days straight. We decided on a Friday night that we needed a divorce. Now, mind you, I had been going to therapy or counseling, and I knew I wanted a divorce. But once it's out in the open, it was like an emotional rush that I went through. So it's gonna happen, and you're not gonna get over it overnight. So I cried. We went to dinner on a Friday. We discussed it Friday night, I cried. Saturday, I cried. Sunday, I cried. Monday morning, I cried. Monday at 12, I bought packing boxes because we lived in the same house. So allow yourself to have that emotional moment. And some people's moments may be longer. I still had moments way after that, but the initial moment was 3 full days. And by 12 o'clock on Monday, once it settled in, and I was just like, okay, this is what we're doing. I went to U-Haul, and I bought so many boxes, and I started packing up my stuff. We were still in the middle of a lease, and I was packing up my stuff like, yo, I'm gonna pay whatever we gotta pay, but I'm getting the hell up out of here. So allow yourself to heal. And again, it took me months to heal. And this was something that I wanted. I wanted a divorce. But allow yourself to move on and heal. Keep it cute. I had to keep it cute because my inner West Side Chicagoan wanted to go ham. Like, I wanted to go ham on social media. It was just a whole bunch of emotions, you know, that I had been holding in for a couple of years at that point. And I couldn't because I kept it cute. I didn't want anybody in our business. It was enough people in our business from the church that we were going to. I didn't want to add additional stress by adding more people in. So I kept it cute. I you know, I sucked it up. I was just like, you know, people are going to come up with their own stories, and people have stories. Trust me. People have stories. But people are going to come up with their own stories. People are going to do what, you know, say and do what they want. Suck it up. Keep it cute. Don't add any additional people into your business. Don't add any additional stress, because a divorce is stressful, especially with the child. It's hard. My son was, how old was Papa? Well, he's 4 now, but he's going to turn 5. So he was 3. So he was 3 when we decided. And Papa Mason is in love with his father, and he's in love with me too. And he did not know he didn't know what the hell was going on. He just knew mom was in one room, dad was in the other. And it was so heartbreaking. It was so heartbreaking to go through this with a young child that's used to his parents being all up under each other to not even speaking, you know? So I had to keep it cute. I couldn't lash out. I couldn't be upset. I couldn't do that because I had a baby that I had to, you know, live with and live by. And as you guys know, Mason lives with me. He does visit his father twice a month, but he lives with me. So I've been trying to keep it cute and keep it together since for over a year now. And now it's easier, but back then it wasn't. But you got to do it, because not, you know, keeping it cute, or not letting, you know, or allowing people to get in can be more harmful than, you know, none, if that makes any sense. But keep it cute, keep it to yourself, you know, cry when the baby goes to bed if you have a child. If not, cry. Do not post on social media. Do not allow people in your business. Go to God. Go to God, pray. My particular family doesn't believe in divorce, so it's really, really hard to go to them about certain things, but I just kept it cute. I kept it cute. I kept it quiet, and yeah. And then December 2nd, 2019 happened. We went to court. We had been to court a few times, but we had went to court. The divorce is final. It hits you. You're happy. And then December 3rd, I think I had another breakdown, because I was happy that I had the divorce. But at the same time, I was just like, what the hell? Like, I'm really by myself now. Like, I knew I was by myself. We had moved out of our townhome together. He had moved where he moved to. I had moved to my apartment. I started a new job. Like, I literally tried to start everything fresh. I started school. Like, I was like, oh, yeah. Like, so it hit hard, but my focus was on leveling up. So my next thing would literally be level up. And whatever your definition of leveling up is, do that shit. I started school. I moved out in like 15 days from the night that we decided to, or 10 days from the night that we decided to get the divorce. We agreed on getting the divorce. 10 days later, I had moved out the house. Like, I was not kidding. I was not playing. I started school. I had got Mason enrolled in a new school. Like, I moved from the town that we were in to another town. Like, I started a new job. I was not playing. I don't know if I needed that push, but, you know, some people don't need that push. Some people are already leveled up. I can say from my experience, I had not. I was dependent on my ex-husband for a lot of things. And what helped me was just leveling up. And again, do whatever works for you. What worked for me was getting on my shit. So level up. The next thing I would say would probably be focusing. Focus. I did not do good my first semester of school because, yeah, I wanted to level up. Yeah, I wanted to do all this stuff. I had just moved out, started a new job, was trying to buy a new car and just everything that I wasn't focused. I was trying to do too much at once because I was trying to get my mind off actually being divorced, right? So yes, it's one thing to level up, but focus, because you want to do good at what you do. I felt like I was lacking as a parent because I was just a busybody, just all over the place. And my baby suffered. Mason suffered. He was having like little panic attacks. He was having nightmares. It was going from a two parent household with just the three of us to just him being, you know, with me. And he couldn't understand why he didn't see his father every day. You know, my focus wasn't on what it needed to be on. And that was my son. I was too busy trying to level up and try to, you know, do all these good things, but focus. I finally have a great relationship with my son. We are hand in hand. Like, that is my right hand man. Like, Mace is my best friend. And he will tell you, Mommy, you're my best friend. He'll say his daddy is his best friend too, but we all know I'm his best friend. I'm the bestest. But yeah, focus. Focus for sure. Focus on your self-care. Focus on putting yourself first. If there's a child in the mix, focus on them, but focus. And then dating. So if you guys have seen any of my previous videos, you do know that I am currently dating. It took me a minute. I did not know how to date. I had been with my ex-husband all of my 20s. So from the time I turned 20, getting ready to turn 21 to 27, I had been with my ex-husband. So I didn't know how to adult date. I had been married. That was my excuse. I knew dating I would have to come into because I am a relationship person. I didn't want to rush into dating, but like, dating is a game of its own. And dating in 2020, right before a pandemic, during a pandemic, baby, like, So anyways, I'm gonna stop playing. Dating was an adventure. It was fun. It was new. All I can say right now is, you know, have standards, have goals that you want to reach, you know, love yourself first. First, learn how to love yourself. Then you can love somebody else. Don't rush into it. Don't take it too serious in the beginning. You know, I, again, am a relationship person. So any person that I started to date in the beginning, I felt like I needed to be in a relationship with them. So I would say, you know, take your time. It's not necessary for you to date right off the bat. I am in a very healthy relationship now. I don't have them problems like I did, you know, a year ago. And even though I was divorced, it's only been a year since I've been divorced. We've been separated for longer than that. So, for way longer than that. Once we decided to really go through with the divorce, then, you know, we moved on from there and everything just started working real fast. But we were separated before we were divorced, before we had that conversation of divorce, if that makes any sense. But yeah, dating was rough. I am grateful and thankful for my guy. He's pretty much like that's my homie. He's like my best friend. We have not been dating long, officially long. We were dating prior to making it official, but that is like my best friend. So that's literally my homie. So hey baby, if you're watching this, miss you. But date at your own pace. Don't rush into anything. Have standards, because at first I didn't. So take the time that you need and have standards and rest in your femininity, baby. If Miss Sheena is watching, thank you, because you have helped me for sure. I have leveled up all the way when it comes to dating. But rest. Do not settle. Do not allow people to do things that you wouldn't do to them. Pray. Have standards. All that jazz. Like, you know, that's really what it is. The last thing that I would say, and this is all for me, you know, if this helps you, this helps you, but this is like literally, I'm gonna look back on this 5 years from now and be like, yo, I'm glad that I posted this, because this is, I'm talking to myself. But if this helps you and reaches out to you, cool. This is a life update for me. So this is November 2020, in the middle of a pandemic, single page, because I am not married. Yes, I am in a relationship, but I am not married, so I am single. This is single page, loving on me page, but have fun, y'all. I learned to have fun outside of my relationship with my ex-husband. I did not have fun with my ex-husband. I don't even know why we got married. Truly, I mean, I was very much so attracted to him. He was very much so attracted to me. I think that's why we got married. We were young. I mean, he's older than me by several years. But I think it was just the infatuation thing. And baby, looks, it doesn't take you far. So have fun. Have hobbies outside of your relationship. Yes, I love the relationship that I'm in, but I got a life outside of him. Like, I have fun outside of being up under my man. In the middle of a pandemic, is it boring? Yes. But I still have fun. Like today, taking off work and just having a self-care day. That's fun to me. Watching YouTube. That's fun to me. Shopping. That's fun to me. And I don't need a man on my shoulder to do so. In my marriage, baby, Paige wasn't going nowhere without her husband. Paige wasn't going nowhere without Mason, because I made them the center of my life, and I did not have a life outside of them. And that is where I messed up. So y'all, just focus on God. If you believe in God, I do. I don't know if you do, but I do. Focus on God. Love yourself. Okay? Love your child if you have children and you're going through a divorce. Have fun. Focus on you. My life is so clear. My current state is so peaceful. I am so happy. I am less stressed. I do what I want. I'm in the center of peace, and I'm not letting anyone interrupt that. So thanks for watching this life update. Like, I'm talking to myself. This is really for me to look back a year to 5 years from now and be like, yo, how are you feeling? I genuinely feel the fuck good. I'm happy, y'all. So this video is over. Thanks for watching.